As we continue to move through section 10.1, we're going to be looking at 4 different rules for our exponents. We're going to start with our first power rule. Our first power rule says that any number raised to the first power, or that has an exponent of 1, equals the original number. Right, so a to the first is equal to a. This is true for any variable. This is also true for any number. So in this first example, for each expression, if the base has an exponent, rewrite it without the exponent. If the base does not have an exponent, rewrite it with 1. All right, so looking at a, for a we have negative 2 to the first power. This one has an exponent, so we're going to write it without. Negative 2 to the first power is just negative 2. Similarly in b, n to the first power is just going to be n. Right, now if we look at c and d, notice that c and d are just either single constant numbers or variables that do not have exponents. So in this case, we're going to rewrite it with 1. So 6 is equal to 6 to the first power, and h is equal to h to the first power. And the reason we're doing this is as we progress through our exponent rules, it may be to our benefit if we're simplifying to get rid of our exponent of 1, or it may be to our benefit if we're actually working through a problem to write that invisible 1 in for our exponent. So as we're going through some of the next sections, any number raised to the first power is equal to that original number, and we're going to kind of use it going a couple of different directions. Sometimes we may be simplifying and getting rid of that exponent. Sometimes we may be adding, writing that 1 in there to help us do some sort of other calculation or other type of problem.